It's time once again for another Raid Shadow Legends video. We got a lot to talk about today. We got the new fusion in the game. We also have we got Lemoni in the game. Everything in 10.55, I believe, is the update number. Drop fever event, it's everything. Everything. We're not going over every single thing. Of course, we know what happened with the progressive chance events over here. Yeah, there was some good stuff. Here. Newt, Lady Kimmy, Lysandra, Esme the Dancer, Armand's the Magnificent. Some really solid units that I personally did not get. Hopefully you guys got some of them. I did. There was another one as well. I tried to get the Mad Hatter. I didn't spend any money. I just, whatever I could muster up in terms of the ancient shards. Didn't get diddly squat for those. But we do have a double summon. Actually, we have a triple summon party. So we have the double summons. We have the increased chance for Kurosa. And then what else do we have? We have Preva the Slitherer, Elva Autumn Bottom. I always want to call her that. Lord Entertainer Fabian, Mighty Uugo, Dune Herald Zaharis from Ancient Sacred Shards. And then we have Deacon Armstrong, Stag Knight, Ylfrig from Ancient and Sacred Shards, and Siffi the Lost Bride, Lady Noelle, Diamond Copper Coin from Void Shards, and Demitha and Seer from Void Shards for those. What else do we have? We also have I said the double summon chances on July 4th, and I summoned everything I had plus more right before that. That's how they get you. They're like, we're gonna bait stupid people. Before the double legendary chance is out, I could have had a legendary, but instead I tried to go for Newt or G-Nut or whatever you guys want to call. I heard where was it that I was reading people pronouncing his name different. I'm like, there's some weird pronunciations. Everyone's like, I pronounce it like this. I'm like, that seems erotic. Okay, but I didn't say that. If anyone asks, I didn't say what we can just edit that part out. Of the, what else do we have? Oh, Siege updates. I'm not paying attention to Siege at all. Tavern updates. Ranked chickens and feasts will be stacked in the tavern window. I really wasn't paying too much attention to this. I know that they bounced the Chimera to downgrade the Ram and upgrade the Lion. So I really don't pay too much attention. I mean, I do them, but I really don't pay too much attention to those just yet. I'm focused on other stuff. But they also have the AI fixes. Oh my goodness, all of this. I honestly, I want to give my input on all the different champion rebalances, but I am not the right person to talk about the champion rebalances because I have not used most of the champions, or most of the legendary champions anyway. We got the Lemoni chase, which is just a free legendary for everyone, which is really nice. I have other stuff I want to talk about, don't get me wrong. AI bugs fixed. I don't know why there's so many banners. One banner for each thing. They're like, we fixed some AI bugs. Make a banner for it. Make it seem like we did. I mean, they did do a bunch of stuff in here, don't get me wrong. But then we got the drop fever events, increased chances to get powerful. It is actually powerful gear. Reflex, speed, Banner Lord, accessories from Spider. Why do they? I mean, don't get me wrong. Banner Lords actually is one of the better factions, but they shouldn't be like Banner Lords because everyone's using Banner Lords because some of the other factions kind of suck a little bit. And then regen from Fire Knight's Castle. But yeah, I gotta do a lot of farming. Well, we gotta do a lot of farming because there's this new Tita's Black Plume event, fusion event going on. Tita's Black Plume. We do have the Lemoni. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the actual units. There we go. Thank you for the gear. Let's take a look at Lemoni because we took a look before, but I already forgot what she does. Attacks one enemy 2 times. The target's under a shield buff. Each hit has a 25% chance of decreasing the value of the shield by 10%. Will also ignore 50% of the target's resistance if the target is from the corrupted. Oh my goodness! If it's from the corrupted alliance, if the target is not under any shield buffs, each hit will ignore 10% of target's defense instead. You need like a master's to read some of these skill descriptions. It's so long, or rather, should I say, It requires the same amount of time as it would take to get a master's to read the skill descriptions in Raid Shadow Legends. That is more accurate. You don't need a master's to actually understand them. I just don't understand them because I'm stupid. Then we have Intercept the Threat. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 100% chance of removing 2 random buffs from the target. Will also ignore 50% target's resistance if the target is from the Corrupted Alliance. There's all the Corrupted Alliance. Okay. They're very much on this right now. They're like, everything is conditional. Skill deals more damage equal to the value of the target's current turn meter. Stacks up to 100%. I don't really care too much about the conditional skills. I don't want to think about, oh, am I bringing my unit into the... I already got to think about the elements, man. Don't make me think about more. Attacks all enemies 2 times. First set has a 75% chance of placing a 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. Second, it has a 50% chance of placing a block debuffs for 2 turns. Will also ignore 50% of target's resistance if the target is from the Corrupted Alliance. I'm not really that excited about this, to be honest. We got the Scourge of Evil passive, receives 15% less damage from enemies under heal reduction debuffs. Fills the champion's turn meter by 5% whenever an enemy receives a shield buff or is healed. So, I mean, she's got some strips, she's got some block beneficial effects, but honestly, it just feels like there's so many better units. But it's free, and that's why. It's like, is it OP? No, but everyone gets it for free, so they feel special. And then we got Phase 2. What's in Phase 2? Oh, yeah, look at that. I mean, some of these things are just stronger because you can get some upgraded ascensions, some upgraded souls for them. So, and I feel like that's kind of an understatement, is if you can get upgraded souls for something versus not having any souls, sometimes you want to pick the worst unit that has more upgrades because they have better stats, they have better HP, attack, speed, resistance, etc., 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 etc. So, there is also, let's take a look at some of these events for champion training. 3 days, 12 hours. Dragon tournament. Both of these are live. We only need 4 of the epic. What is his name? I want to call him. It's not Gnarlhorn. That's for sure. We got 1384. It's nice that my head is not in the way now. I changed things around so that you can first off see this with that. Oh, what happened to my head? Everyone's a grown adult here. That's not funny. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you can see the QR code. It's a new QR code, by the way, and there is a Lightsworn in it instead of Fane, which last month there was a Fane in it. Now, in her place, there is a Lightsworn. So, click the QR code. I mean, scan the QR code, click the link. That's how that works. Kind of forgot how these things worked. We have 1384. So, I feel like in the next 3.5 days, we should be able to get 6350 without going crazy and wailing. I think that it feels like Plarium kind of made this one less resource dependent than the last couple, because they're like, yeah, we're piling another one on there, so let's not be as greedy. I don't know, maybe not greedy, but let's not make it as crazy to actually get it. So, what do we have? This is the Dragon Tournament. Oh, we can eat. We should be farming Dragon anyway. So this is stuff that I would normally want to be doing anyway right now. May as well go for the new Legendary Fusion. Then we got the Summon Rush is going to be a pain. That's going to be a pain. And then the Dungeon Divers should be easy. The Summon Rush is going to be the one that, like, if this... We'll see in 8 hours. I'm going to just do... I'm a farm. If the Summon Rush is crazy, might not go for this fusion. Like, if it's crazy. If it's like, okay, you got to kind of spend like $20 on some summons. It's like, okay, that's fine. But if it's like, yeah, you gotta spend like $200 on summons because you didn't save anything and you were trying to get Ganut. And I don't know how you guys pronounce his name, man. I always thought it was Newt. Anyway, yeah, if the summit event is crazy, then I might. It would be nice to get as many free fusions as possible, but I don't want to. I mean, because you never know, you're going to regret. Like, it's going to be the one that you're like, I'm not going to go for that. And then you're like, crap, I should have gone for that. So, other thing, let's talk about, not the Titas. I just want to keep calling him Titas. So, Gom Yellowhand. Yellowhand? I'm not going to ask any questions. So this actually seems like not a bad unit. Like, seriously, he seems like not a bad unit. So first skill, Bone Club Bash. Also, not going to ask questions, not going to comment on that. The first hit has a 30% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. Second hit has a 30% chance of placing a heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. Okay, not bad for a skill 1 for an epic. Unspoken Bonds, 30% increased speed buff for all allies for 2 turns. Also, 15% continuous heal on all allies for 1 turn. This is a 3-turn cooldown. That's not bad. Then we have a Yellow Hand. Also, not conditional. Not conditional nonsense. Like some other units that shall remain. But you can use this is useful everywhere, right? This is useful everywhere. Yellow Hand Clobber attacks all enemies, decreases turn meters by 15%. 50% chance of placing a stun debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. That is actual, and it's a 3-turn cooldown. The debuff chance goes up to 75%. This is... I feel like they're not listening to me. I mean, I know that they're listening to me because they're like, let's make sure he doesn't say anything too terrible. We know he's going to say terrible stuff, but hopefully not too terrible. It's a unit. It is an easily attainable unit that does actual CC, like hard CC. He does 75% chance of stun and then also decrease turn meters by 15%. That is a unit that a lot of, that is a skill set that a lot of legendaries have. And even so, there are legendaries that don't even do this much CC. It seems crazy to say, but that's the truth. There are legendaries that don't even do this much CC. It's a decent amount of CC, and it is some nice speed buff, some continuous heal, and then he's got a passive whenever an ally is attacked, fills his champion's turn meter by 5%. So he's going to give your team more turns. He's going to reduce the amount of turns the enemies get. I kind of like if I crap out and I don't get phrasing. If I crap out on Gom Yellowhand, no, if I'm not able to for whatever reason finish the fusion here, this is a decent turn increase and CC unit for your team. Like, I want this as well. I don't just want to get the fusion. I feel like I'm going to use Gom more than I will Titas. So. Yeah, can I have an extra one? maybe there is an extra one here. I don't know. I probably should have looked at the event stuff. Shouldn't I? I want to do summons, but the whole summon thing is kind of pointless because we have to save our resources. Shall we do some classic arena? I feel like we're going to get stomped on some of these. Let's see. And then if you put like a stun set on him, on top of that, welcome back, monkey. Oh, never mind. I feel like that's gonna be really solid, though. Are they gonna? They're not gonna outspeed us. They might outspeed. Oh, they were going to. They were going to. There we go. Oh no. Very nice. Mausoleum Mage. Watch it, someone that used my my link. There's like 1,000 different Raid Shadow Legends links. The odds of it being mine is slim to... It's none to none. It really is. It's a very, very tiny chance. Oh man, I haven't seen him in a while. Samson the Masher. I don't get too excited. I started to get fragments for her, and then I was like, I mean, I'll still go for it, but I'm not that excited. Like after reading the skills, I mean, a while ago, not recently. But oh, and we lose to Alice. That's how it always happens. Yeah, I'm excited about the. Who am I excited about? I'm excited about the fusion being a little bit easier than I was expecting. We lost this one. Well, actually, never count out Ishiyama. I've seen him do some crazy. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We lost this one. we lost that one. I thought we had, or maybe did he just not do it? I should have kept that in. I should have kept going for it. All right. Can we please? Yeah. Never count. I do like Ishiyama though. We'll hit all the easy ones. We don't actually have teams for these tag team arenas. We don't. We're just using whatever units are on our account. The first one is an actual team. The other stuff is just whatever's on the account. We're like, what is the most upgraded? Let's use that there. Should I go? I kind of feel like going for this fusion on both accounts. Is that crazy? I feel like that's a mistake trying to go for it on both accounts, because then it's like that's doomed to fail. We'll see. We'll see how crazy the summon one is. The summon event. If the summon event is not that crazy, we might. Because I feel like this is just stuff we would be farming anyway, and I have a decent amount of gems on the other account. Oh no. And we die. Just kidding. Yeah, but I have a decent amount of gems on the other account, so as long as if the summon thing is doable, maybe? I don't know. I guess, you know what? I'll just do whatever you guys want me to do. How's that? That's what I'll do. I don't want to think for myself. That seems like a lot of work. Oh, you know what? We should have saved this, because there's a double soulstone as well. Oh, never mind. I'm good with this. Let's actually change the stuff on the wish list, though. I don't want this. Please, please, please don't. Let's do this. What? Hold on. What do we actually have? Yeah, what do we have? Yuzon. We don't need more of Yuzon, actually. Well, we do. But we'll get something else instead. Oh my god, there's so many. Geo, we gotta do. I'll just do Geo. Yeah. We're not even using Kale. What are we actually... Can we not? Oh my goodness. Dude, go. No. We don't need this. We don't need this because we already got him. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm trying to find this stuff. There's so many here. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm definitely looking for something. All right, I feel like this is the end of the video, but for some reason, I can't find anything that I'm like, oh yeah, let's definitely do that. Yes, this one. I'm building that. I don't even care. I don't even care what you guys say. I'm building this. Beautiful. We should actually take a look at our... Oh, first off, we should... Yeah, we have kill at 3. Dilgal. Ninja. No, assassin. Not ninja is a very different unit. He also has blue hair. Oh, we already got 1 red star for this guy. Whatever. Anyway, that's it for this one. Yada, yada, yada. I'm going to awaken this. I'll see you as always in... Oh, use the QR code and link in the description and everything. I'll see you as always in the next one.